Empathy could mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Pretty hard to define. But to keep it simple, let's just say that it's the difference between robots that we see in movies and robots that we're going to be seeing in real life. Growing up, a lot of people have watched a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows, and a lot of books that essentially said, follow your heart, pursue your dreams. One unintended consequence of this has been that people don't really know exactly how to follow their heart when their heart is angry or when it's anxious or when it's sad or when it's heartbroken. And as a result, they start to suppress these negative emotions. And that is the leading cause of what is clinically called depression. And one unintended consequence of empathy as a service could be lesser depression. There is something that's called Russell circumplex model, which essentially quantifies your emotion onto two axes: violence and arousal. Violence is basically positive or sad, positive or negative, and arousal is basically the intensity. So, right, and we found out that your heart data can be used to figure out exactly how you're feeling. And we thought, okay, fine. What if we built a service that would expose a person's emotion to all of their devices? Of course, there are going to be a lot of privacy questions, and we do have a lot of ideas to tackle that. But yeah, your data is with you and is being used by all of your AI agents, all of your robots, all of your VR avatars, and we don't know how the world is going to shape, right? Maybe every single of your gadget might start interacting with you in a more human, interpersonal way, and when that happens, we'll definitely need to have empathy. And that's exactly what we're tackling. So, this is a roadmap for the future. Our first main goal is to launch an API that can be used, right? And then we try to get people to use empathy as a service, but of course, you're going to need proof of, hey, yeah, how is this helpful? So, we have plans to launch a couple of products which use empathy and really show you the difference between gadgets with empathy and gadgets without empathy. So, three products that we're super excited and we have super plans to get it running is, or let's say you're somebody who likes journaling at night, and depression is something where you suppress emotion. So when you suppress it, you yourself don't really know what you felt, right? But then your data says that you were pretty suppressed at 2 a.m. and the voice journal assistant talks with you and helps you figure out what you were feeling. Or what if we had a pet toy in our watch that expresses its own emotions in the eyes, and it also uses your emotional state to keep you to know when to nudge you to work or to when to remind you, when not to remind you, and stuff like that. And of course, the whole goal is to make robots more uh, empathetic. So yeah, eventually we'll start as robotic firms become more and more commonplace, start making partnerships with them and start making money. About us. So I'm Suraj Nukla. I published a paper around how to get robots to interact with busy people. And my co-founder Varun is somebody who keeps building Gen AI products for fun on the weekend. The total addressable market is super gigantic, and our target is a measly $5 million. And our biggest competitor is Moody Watch. Thank you for listening, and hope we make empathy as a service to all the companies out there.